Hey guys, my name is Anton, and today I'm going to show you a preset that I made for Fruity Keyboard Controller, which adds key tracking to FabFilter Pro Q3. Now, for those of you who don't know what key tracking is the ability to use key information to make something else move. So, if I were to play a C5, then some knob on some plugin would be at some particular position. And if I were to move it to C sharp 5, then that knob would move to some other position. Typically, this is done in equal increments so that the values are evenly spaced across some spectrum of keys and pitches. But doesn't have to be, but in most cases it is. So what I'm going to demonstrate here is what that exactly looks like. If I can get my, okay, here we go. Right. So why would you use key tracking? Well, assuming you've clicked on this video, you probably know why, but if you don't, let's say that I'm playing a triangle wave and I want to attenuate or notch cut out the fundamental of that triangle wave. And if I'm playing a melody, I'm not just playing one note, so this notch would have to move according to wherever the triangle wave is playing. And sure, I could do this with the frequency knobs automation, but that's a pain in the butt because you'd have to copy every value and place into your automation lane or pattern clip. And then if you change the melody, you have to do that process all over again, and that's a bummer. So this is why we have DAWs, because they automate or have tools that make things easier for us. So instead, what we do is we have something like this. So instead of having our melody, in this case, this is just playing C0 all the way up to A sharp 10. Instead of having our melody in the actual instrument channel here, which is a citrus triangle wave, we have it in a layer. And the layer has as its children the instrument of choice here and a keyboard controller. Now, a keyboard controller is something that takes key information and maps it to some value that you predefine. So in this case, I have a preset that I made here, C0 to A sharp 10 for FabFilter Pro Q3. And basically, every key here is mapped to some FabFilter frequency knob value, which corresponds to the actual note value. So, for example, C0 has the value of 0.0614 because FabFilter's frequency range is beyond C0 actually. So if I bring this all the way down to C0, then I can see it's the same value down here, 6.0614. Now if I bring this up to C4, C5, why not? You'll see that this value is 0.494, and the same can be found in the keyboard controller where I bring this up, and it's the same value, so 0.494. So basically, I have this knob linked to my keyboard controller on the note information, so that when I play a new note, it moves this notch filter to the correct frequency band. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to turn this off and show you what it sounds like without the notch filter enabled. So let's see. So you're gonna see the notch filter move along with the notes, but you will hear everything because it's disabled. So it should be pretty low bass sound for around here. I'll let that go maybe into C3 or whatever. Sure. Okay, you get the idea. If I enable this, now what you shouldn't be hearing is a fundamental. You should just be hearing the harmonics. Now you'll notice that there is some spillover on either side of this notch filter, and that's probably because of the synthesizer itself. But you can adjust for this by increasing the Q, or whatever. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but probably you're not going to notch something using key tracking, but more of using bell filters or whatever. So yeah, that's the gist of it. Am I forgetting anything? No. Okay. Well, let's see. No, that's it. Yeah. So this preset here, I will include as a download from a Dropbox. And if you find that any of these keys are mapped to the wrong value, do let me know, and I will fix it. And well, I hope you found this helpful, and see you guys next time.